From St. Mark Coptic Orthodox Church in Washington, D.C., we are here in their 24th annual festival, where the church ensures to have pastoral services and activities for all age groups and backgrounds. And we're here to take a tour around and see how the church can really be a lighthouse to the community. All right, and we are here with Father Mark, the priest at St. Mark's Coptic Orthodox Church, and we'd like to ask you, why does the church ensure to have this festival every year?
I think the most important thing is to make ourselves known to the community and also to gather everyone who is interested to hear about the Coptic Church and of course the Egyptian culture as well.
And what are the differences that you see this year rather than all the other years?
In fact, this is the first time to make it in October. You can see the weather, but this time we are ensuring ourselves that the main focus is how we as a community to live as one body and to create a good atmosphere for everyone coming, whether he's a visitor or a church member.
And how does this festival generally influence the community?
In fact, it's an act of unity for the whole community, and at the same time, every single person working in the festival is showing and presenting even the love of Christ to everyone who is visiting, either from the community or from outside the community.
All right, we are welcoming you here at St. Mark's Festival, and of course, and we would like to ask you, this is your first time here or you've been here before?
This is my first time here.
And how are you liking it so far?
Well, it's wonderful. It feels like home.
Absolutely. And what are the most significant things you see around here?
Well, the atmosphere, the ambience here to see a whole Egyptian community, it's a new experience for me here in the U.S. And especially to see pretty faces like yourself and all the wonderful people here.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. To just interview you and ask you a couple of questions about the festival.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
All right. All right, we are honored to have you here at St. Mark's, and we'd like you to tell us about your opinion about the festival and why do you ensure to always come and always support this festival?
Well, absolutely. It's a real honor and a pleasure at the embassy, and me specifically, my wife Bella, and my colleagues at the embassy who have joined us. This is a time where we should come together at all times in terms of exhibiting our solidarity, exhibiting our love, exhibiting our togetherness when it comes to our festivities and when it comes to all our occasions. So this is a true source of pleasure, a true source of pride that we hear. And for the very first time, and as I was just saying a while ago, that we've attended many masses before. We've been with our brethren in the church on many occasions, but this is the very first time that we hear lucid and comprehensive explanation of what symbolizes the church in terms of everything that we see in this beautiful, beautiful church of ours. So we're happy and we're proud.
That's incredible. And how do you see the influence of this festival in the community in general?
Well, it brings the community together, and this is something that we've always propagated for, and we're happy to see that the church is at the helm, and it continues to play a role of togetherness again, and for all of us to stand together and to support the motherland of Egypt in all ways possible. And I think the motherland of Egypt has a lot that we owe to, and Egypt goes through, as others, as in the United States and other places around the globe, through difficult times due to many geostrategic developments. But our way of exhibiting how we love our country and our motherland is exemplified here at the Church of St. Mark.
Absolutely. And what is the message that you would like to tell youth for this interview?
Well, the message is one of love, of affection, of sentiments. Ella and I are extremely proud to be amongst you all and us all, because we're part of you and you're part of us at the embassy. And the embassy is your embassy. Please make sure that whenever anything is needed, embassy has always had and will continue to have open doors and open channels of communication.
We are here with one of the coordinators for the St. Mark Festival, and would like to ask you, why does the church ensures to have this festival every year?
Because this is the way we can come all of us together. From generation to generation, we go and make another church in the same area. But when we have a festival, all of the people coming here see each other the old with the new generation, and we come as a one body, like one body for Jesus Christ. And this is actually the meaning of the church.
And what are the differences do you notice this year other than other years?
Okay, this year we try to make it bigger. We invite a lot of people from the embassy. We have the ambassadors, the defense office, everybody, and we try to get as Egyptian to come to know our church here in Washington D.C. and in the same times we open our doors for the community around us to know what's the Coptic Church, and we try to invite all of the people, welcome them here, give them a good idea about the first church in the world, which is the Coptic Church.
We want you to tell us sort of the overview of how the preparations and all the behind the scenes took place for the festival.
So we've been preparing for the festival for actually a few weeks before, and we had over 250 volunteers coming together, putting, as you have seen, so many stations, from food preparation in the back to serving the food in the front, desserts and drinks. We have a welcoming committee. We have a connection station for the servants, people that need to be connected to the church. We have a fundraising table. We have kids' activities, other rides, and we have table for sponsorships, and lots of people coming in today, connecting together for the festival.
Right, and we are here with Father Paul from St. Mark Coptic Orthodox Church in Washington, D.C. And we'd like to ask you about what does the church offer for the new visitors?
So as people come through, we have lots of non-Coptic visitors that are coming and trying to explore. It's an Egyptian festival. They want to explore the Orthodox Church and see different things about it. So when they come in, we usually give them a tour explaining all the structure of the Coptic Church, and we use the different structures within the church to be able to explain our faith.
All right, and what was being explained specifically when the ambassador was there?
So specifically, knowing that different people have different perspectives of how they view Christianity. And so we tried to introduce it in a way that you want to know what people's questions are, and to be able to introduce Christ in a way that maybe people never knew. To introduce our church in a way historically and biblically, and where we, the Coptic Church, stand as one of the major contributors to what we see as Christianity today.
All right, thank you so much. Here at the festival every year, what are some differences and changes that you've noticed?
Hi, so yeah, we've seen a lot of differences and changes. One thing that's stayed constant has been the diversity of the community that's coming here and the participants who come every year. So we have co-workers of all kinds. We have, Americans, Ethiopians, we have African American, Asians. We have so many from the community who come, and they support on both days, Saturday and Sunday. We have different churches from around the community, from Maryland, from Virginia. So it's not just St. Mark's Orthodox Church, but St. Philip-Patir, St. Mary, so many of the other churches, they also come.
As we have witnessed today, there has been so much love that took place in order for this festival to come to place. We really saw how the church can be a true light as the Lord has commanded to the entire community. Was with you, Carol Henaway from St. Mark Coptic Orthodox Church of Washington, D.C.